Alright, it's no secret that we finally have the Mustang Dark Horse's price. And I have to say, Ford really surprised all of us. Hey guys, welcome to Red 50. Thank you for tuning into another video. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Mustang Dark Horse price. Yes, it's been leaked. I wouldn't say revealed. It's been leaked. And we finally have some numbers on the Mustang Dark Horse. And I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with Ford. Now, if you've been living under the rock and you don't know what a Mustang Dark Horse is, because you've typically heard of Mustang, you know, the Boss 302, the Shelbys, and the Mach 1s, well, for the 2024 S650 Mustang, they're going to be doing something new. They're coming up with a new trim level, which is going to be the Mustang Dark Horse. It's going to go the Mustang EcoBoost, Mustang GT, and the Mustang Dark Horse. It's kind of going to be replacing the Mustang Mach 1, which obviously is a new nameplate, so we weren't sure how it was going to perform. And Ford did promise us with the Gen 4 Coyote and the manual transmission and everything, it's going to be one heck of a performer. So, I'm not going to waste your time. You probably have seen it online already, but the Mustang Dark Horse is going to be starting at $57,970, almost $58,000, which is, to be honest with you, way cheaper than I thought it would be. And not only we have just the pricing on the Mustang Dark Horse, we actually also have some of the package pricing as well. So in this video, I'm going to go a detailed breakdown as to the base MSRP of the Mustang Dark Horse and all the packages you can get your Mustang Dark Horse equipped with and how much it costs. And since it will be replacing the Mustang Mach 1, we're going to do a comparison with the Mustang Mach 1 pricing and overall what it really means for the Mustang lineup in the future. Alright, so I'm going to post up the pricing chart right over here, and as you can see, the base Mustang Dark Horse is going to start at $58,000. I'm going to be rounding up these numbers just to make it a little bit easier, and then you are able to get a premium or the 700A package for the Mustang Dark Horse for about $2,600. And of course, since this is going to be performance variant, you can get the handling pack for a whopping $4,500. And since Mustangs are all about looking cool, you can get the appearance pack for $1,250. Now, Ford did say it was going to come in with a tremec manual transmission, but of course you can get the 10-speed automatic transmission for about $1,600. Now, of course, the 10-speed transmission is going to be faster, but just having a tremec manual transmission in a Mustang that is not a Shelby is a big deal for us Mustang enthusiasts. So most people I know for Mustang Mach 1s have been opting for the tremec manual transmissions. So I won't be surprised if Ford is going to see a similar result where most people do opt for the manual transmission as opposed to the 10-speed transmission on the Mustang Dark Horse. Now, the one package that is not listed here and was just revealed a couple days ago is actually the carbon fiber package, which is absolutely insane to expect a carbon fiber package from a Mustang. Now, the GT500 have had the carbon fiber packages, but that's pretty much the top dog of the Mustang lineup, and it starts at $70,000. If you do want to get the carbon fiber, I think it costs you like about $10,000, $15,000 more, not to mention all the markups in the carbon fiber package. So it's very exciting to be seeing a normal Mustang. I don't know if you can really call it that, but for purposes of this video, a normal Mustang having a carbon fiber package is going to have all new carbon fiber wheels and some accents here and there, and to me, that is just absolutely insane. The carbon fiber wheels on Mustang, who would have thought that would ever happen? That's one of the packages that wasn't even offered in the Shelby GT350 or the Mustang Mach 1. So it's first of its kind for a Mustang that's not above $70,000. So it's very exciting to be seeing that. Now, I mentioned earlier in the video that the Mustang Dark Horse is pretty much a replacement of the Mustang Mach 1. Of course, it's got some improvements as it is a newer generation S650 Mustang. But let's talk about the difference in price. And I have to say again, Ford really knocked it out of the park with the supply chain shortages and prices pretty much increasing across the industry. I really expected the base Mustang Dark Horse to be starting around $60,000 and a lot more nickeling and diming for all the options and packages, but that is not the case. Take a look at this table where it shows you a comparison between a 2023 Mustang Mach 1 versus the 2024 Mustang Dark Horse pricing. A huge shout out to Ford Authority for putting this table up for a very quick comparison that we can draw from that. And you can see the packages and everything has stayed the same in terms of the price. Usually you'll see an increase in the packages year over year, especially for a new model, but that is not the case here. You do, of course, get a little bit of pricing grief if you do want to get a premium, which is 708 package, and the base has also gone up 1500. So if you do want to get a premium Dark Horse, you're looking at about 2,000 more than what you would have with the Mustang Mach 1. But the Mustang Dark Horse is completely different, an entirely different beast that you're going to be able to get for not much more money than what you can get right now with the Mustang Mach 1. The Tremec manual transmission, Gen 4 Coyote motor, 500 horsepower, which is 30 more than the Mustang Mach 1 currently, and just a lot more improvement in terms of handling as well. It does borrow some of the parts from the Shelby GT 500 too. I think all of that, I would have expected the base Mustang Dark Horse to kind of start closer to 60,000 and optioned out easily to $65,000-$70,000, even with the premium one and a handling pack. But that is not the case. Ford was able to kind of keep relatively similar price to the Mustang Mach 1, which honestly is a big deal. Now, of course, the markups are going to be there, so you have to find a deal that's willing to work with you. And honestly, at MSRP, the Mustang Dark Horse might be a very good deal. If you can get it, base Mustang Dark Horse with maybe a handling pack, you're right around $62,000. Now, of course, it sounds like a lot of money given that it's still not a Shelby Mustang and it's a regular Mustang, so to speak, for almost $60,000. Believe it or not, the Shelby GT 350, when it first came out in 2016 for the S650 generation, it cost about $49,000, and for the GT350R, it was like, I think, $63,000, which was a lot of car for the money. Even in 2020, which was the last year for the Shelby GT350, it was actually around $59,000, which is, in my opinion, a pretty good bargain. So the car prices have just gone up. I mean, GT350 went almost $10,000 or $12,000 over in just a span of 4 years. So the prices have just gone up. That's just the reality of it. So unfortunately, we cannot change the market pricing. Obviously, that's just what it is. Ford wasn't going to come in and sell the Mustang Dark Horse for like $50,000 MSRP. So while it is a little bit high for a Mustang in general, it has been very consistent, or the price hasn't moved that much compared to the Mustang Mach 1. And I'm really excited to be seeing what the Mustang Dark Horse is going to bring to the table. All the reviews, everything I've watched so far on the Mustang Dark Horse, people are just absolutely loving this thing, and they cannot wait to be put on these Mustang Dark Horse. So I'm sure it's going to sell like hotcakes, especially with the pricing of only $58,000 MSRP. And I say only relatively because it is still a pretty expensive car. I can't afford it. But there are people who are in the market for, $60,000 or so. Once you put the Dark Horse closer to $70,000, that starts becoming an issue, because then it's a non-Shelby Mustang. You're jumping into the Corvette territory. I mean, matter of fact, the C8 base Corvette is around $62,000, but it's a completely different car. If you want something exotic, sports car, C8 Corvette would be your bet. But if you want something that you can daily it, still looks good, has some usable space, backseat for maybe if you want to put some kids down there for a road trip, it's a lot more livable car than a C8 Corvette would be. But of course, performance to dollar, C8 Corvette just takes it. It's just one of the best performance cars that money can buy. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below, what are your thoughts on the Mustang Dark Horse pricing? And of course, subscribe to Red 50 for more videos.